Hey, Snake.
Hey, Nona. Man, these parts, they're really coming out, huh? They're really... we got a good rhythm going.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They
There's like,
do.
there's like a nice. I think this will be the most up to date part of The Last of Us in terms
Really?
of uploading we've ever had.
I mean, we checked the news before this, we got refreshed, we were all nice and ready. I think this part will be relatively timeless.
So, when was the second half of this recorded? This part.
The 9th of January, I'm so excited to see what we said then in the future, in the past. Future for you, past for us, because I can't remember.
So currently, it is the 15th of March that we're recording this.
Yep.
This first 7 minutes of it, because what happened? Was it my audio or your audio?
My audio, for no discernible reason, the first 7 minutes and 30 seconds are just silence, and then I jump in with a comment about office buildings that's bouncing off of something you said. It's amazing. I bet you can't wait for it.
I think I remember liking this part because this is the part where Joel gets like stabbed right through the abdomen.
Man, even now you're spoiling it. Did you spoil it there? I don't know. By the way, part 26 was recorded on the 9th of January as well.
I think we like did a whole big stretch that turn. So
It was a busy day.
we can have we're I put down my The Last of Us socks and underwear. I was done with it, Snake. I tried a little bit to get you to do Left Behind, but you just said no because apparently you don't like your zombie stuff to have kids kissing in it.
Man, it just... I was okay with it until that point, at which point I just shot myself in the head, recovered, and was like, I'm not recording
You know
that.
what it is, Snake? It's political correctness gone mad.
It's political correctness gone mad.
These kids in the arcades with zombie apocalypses making out. What will the children think when the children are doing it?
I wasn't a child, and what did I think?
What did you think, Snake?
I don't know, I've never played it. I watched a playthrough of it once and it looked really boring. It just looked like an extended tutorial that came out after the game and then like one scene where zombies and looters fight. And I was like, okay, it's cool, I guess. I was burned out on Last of Us after I might go back and do it one day. I'm bad with doing DLC. I said we'd do Metal Gear Rising's DLC one day and we never did.
I don't even remember you telling me that. Oh my god, I got a message.
Is it part 26 uploading? It isn't, by the way.
It isn't. So, I was actually wondering why you hadn't been uploading all these parts. Because, I figured at this point, why haven't you finished uploading all these parts? And I'm just sitting here and not even asking. Because, you did tell me that we needed to redo this, but I just forgotten it. And so I'm just sitting in my fucking chair like an ass, and it's like, where are the rest of the parts? And I never even asked you either.
And I didn't want to upload more talisman because I wanted there to be, a thing between each one. You're not just getting one, you're getting both.
That is nice. Meanwhile,
nice.
I haven't been doing any of the Minecraft parts.
Man, but it's our mainstay.
It sure
and we haven't done any more Minecraft story mode because the bastards have not released episode 5, and you're not in episode 5 anyway. Are you still cowarded out?
Wow. Wait a minute. Calm down. Coward out. A lot of people say that, but what does that really mean?
'Cause they're right.
Coward out. Like a lot of my friends say you cowered out, but cowering out is it's not something that is the American way. And cowering out. Now let me tell you, cowering out. Donald Trump makes it seem so easy.
What? What did any of that mean?
Because the presidential debates and candidacies is full force, and Donald Trump, while also being horrifying, has the most hilarious way of answering questions.
Well, yeah, I know that. But I accused you of being a coward. That was the most cowardly way to dodge the question. I'm impressed. Oh god, I fucking got scarlet fever. I haven't, but maybe one day I will.
So what do you think of the current political climate all the way across the sea?
I mean, we had a lot. Me and a few friends, we were coming back from shoot the other day. We had a long, very tired discussion about this, and the conclusion we came to was the same conclusion that I reached in the last fucking election over here, which was, man, the Americans have just got to choose which bomb to put on their doorsteps. You should probably pick the smallest one. The smallest one will be indifferent to fucking certain people, but it's definitely Trump is the biggest bomb. But he's also the most entertaining one, so it's like there's risk and reward there.
Like, I personally know that nothing really bad will happen to me because of Trump, because, like, nothing really good has come to Estonians or any basically American president. It's just a slow wheel of time that clogs on and things change. Maybe sometimes they get better, maybe sometimes they get worse.
If Trump gets in office, maybe he'll make Estonia into a golf course.
Actually, probably what will happen mostly is that since Trump has such a hard-on for fucking war, he'll probably bring in more troops here. Which will be, which Estonians are really happy about, because, the big red menace.
Yeah. So maybe it might be a tiny bit of a net gain for the happiness of the nation. Yes. What we're saying is,
whatever is happening in America, just for the benefit of Estonians, just for them to feel cozy, just Trump all the way.
Go for it.
Commentary Conf does not endorse any presidential candidate at this point.
By the way, same goes for English politics. We don't endorse any party. None of them. They're all pretty bad.
Unless you're paying us. Unless you're giving us money.
Yeah, if you give us money, we'll vote whichever way you want. Original commentary starts now.
That's good, right?
Who likes working with Excel? It's like I barely have ever used Excel, and like I open up my start menu and I see it there, and it's just like no, go away.
It's a reminder that offices exist, and yeah, they're a necessary evil of the human condition. But it's not happy. It's not a happy thing.
I was at work and someone asked me to do an Excel sheet for something. I was like, okay, guy, I'll help you out. It was the worst day of my life.
I had to work I did work experience. I don't remember which year you do work experience. I'm probably about 15. I decided to do work experience at the National Children's Home offices, which was convenient for me, because there's no children there. It's an office, and it was less than 5 minutes walk away from my house. And on the second day I was there, I was asked to do an Excel spreadsheet, but it was a pretty simple one, no maths involved. It was just copying the emails, and they told me the formula for the emails was just the name with a dot or something. So I started entering them manually, then I got bored and just started copy-pasting them, and then at the end of the day I realised I got the formula wrong on all of them, but it was the end of the day, so I just left.
Were there any...
That office closed down soon after.
So I guess that was the consequence. They just didn't know who everyone was.
Well, they knew everyone was. They just didn't know how to. They just didn't realize they weren't contacting them.
How's it feel to have sabotaged what was it?
National Children's Home.
Fucking National Children's Home. How does it feel to have sabotaged it? Thousands of children.
Those kids really got to grow up fast.
Fucked up. It's a goddamn monkey. Another monkey. 3 whole monkeys.
No fireflies either. Well, maybe.
What if the monkey started attacking you?
That's what I was just thinking. That's why I was chasing it at the beginning. I was like, it would be great if there was an actual death where the monkeys turn and swarm Joel. Audio logs. We finally got there. No more written notes.
Oh my god.
No, I took it away because I was like, can I listen to this while walking? I hate games where you can't listen to them while walking.
Oh my god.
Fucking sucks.
Big question is, what do we do with all you guys? They say the tainted batch needs to be put down. You know what I say? say screw that. Who made a bigger sacrifice than you, right? Anyone deserves.
Oh wow, what a fucking dumbass. Fucking, this is exactly how 28 Days Later started, with monkeys.
It is. That's the thing. If, like, there was a batch of monkeys that could kill everyone with a bite, and they said, okay, you have to put it down, I wouldn't mind if they handed me, like, a shotgun 2 seconds later. Just fucking, just shoot into the cages. Don't even move them out back.
Keep looking.
What, the monkeys or the fireflies? I want to know where the monkeys went more, to be honest. There's a batch of infected monkeys in the woods. This is how The Last of Us 2 is going to happen.
Remember, have you seen the new Planet of the Apes movies?
No. But I know the basic
What if
gist.
they made a Last of Us game with apes and monkeys?
That's what I'm hoping they do for the sequel, like, that batch of monkeys is out in the wild now, breeding, and then you have giant fungal monkeys that just fucking wreck everyone's shit 20 years later all over again.
Last of Us 2, the dawn of the planet of the apes starting.
Years that felt like we
You could just have a trailer shot of Joel turning to Ellie, flamethrower in hand, and he says, Ellie, it's time to stop monkeying around.
Come on.
looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find
Sounds so fucking edgy.
still trying to save the world.
Look at him. He just ended up with a fucking skull, a skeleton with a hole in
You know where
its
that is?
fucking skull.
I know the city.
Someone's gonna find me, I'm gonna look so cool.
Getting close. I mean, on horseback.
What? The fireflies?
Get down!
If you don't like seeing people get impaled, I wouldn't watch this part.
I would recommend sticking around and trying to get over your fear. What do you mean, anyway? I've shot loads of people with arrows. That's really selective impalement problems.
Well, I wouldn't want to be impaled like Joel does, and we get a close-up angle of his fucking impalement, and he's sitting there. Probably shat his pants, too.
Yeah. Man, I love this flamethrower.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
Okay.
That was weird.
I guess he just went through the fire then. He couldn't be
What a
stopped.
superhero, and he just beat him to death.
Don't kill me, man. You're gonna pay for that.
No, he's not dead yet.
What?
I gave him one last chance. Oh.
Absolutely
fucking
fucking
Ellie.
stabbed, and he's still alive for some reason. It
Whoa.
would have been cinematic if he had just died, but no, he needs to burn to death.
I respect him, to be frank. He ran through my flamethrower, got beat up. I went to get the axe, and then in that time he was like, no, I ain't done yet. He was stabbed by an old fucking 11, 14-year-old
You know
girl.
what? I don't respect him, because, like, he got beat up and was like, please don't kill me. And then as soon as you looked away, it's like, you're gonna pay for this. What an absolute crotch cock.
No, I disagree with the crotch cock assessment. I think he got up and then Ellie stabbed him.
No, he definitely said you're gonna pay for this before Ellie stabbed him.
How do you know it was a threat, though? It could have just
He
been a
started
friendly
running at
reminder.
us.
Could have been running to, give us the receipt.
But what?
I don't know. I didn't really think this joke out, to be frank, and I want to back out of it.
Stop bricking people, it's rude.
But it's so effective! Like, fuck guns, fuck everything. Just, we keep going over it, but the bricks are so good. You don't need anything else. If you have a brick, you can take the post-apocalypse. Nothing can stop you.
Do you think because of Undertale there will be more games that allow you to not kill people?
Asshole.
I hope so, but, I mean, like, there have been already a few games with pacifist options, but Undertale really just made it interesting in a way of talking enemies down, even though, technically, it's not the most original thing in the world. You could do that in the SMT games. Granted, you had to still kill things to level and shit, but you could, like, negotiate demons
Oh, well, you
down.
you can't level if you talk with people in Undertale.
Yeah, you get money, but not XP. Oh god, that was embarrassing.
But I feel like you can get around the XP thing. It's one of those games where
You have to dedicate to it because it makes the battles harder because you got less health and shit. less defense.
You can do the 0 XP thing in Kingdom Hearts games, but that's more of a fucking thing you unlock if you've beaten the game once and you equip it in your skills.
When you were practice running for Kingdom Hearts, you did it on the hardest difficulty, didn't you?
No, I did. I got Kingdom Hearts 2.5, which has Kingdom Hearts 2 on it, and I heard that critical mode is the best way to play the game.
What does critical mode do?
Critical mode means you will not have that much health. Enemies can kill you in pretty much 2 hits, at least some enemies. And that's basically it. Enemies are more aggressive, you have lower health. And considering how easy Kingdom Hearts 2 is, it really just makes the game more fun. Oh, look at it go!
Okay. Oof.
Oh, you can buff it out.
Good going, Joel. Yeah, just apply some medkits.
It's a lot of blood.
Some will say too much, some will say not enough inside him. Special Coke. Special Cola.
What if they had gone the Lee route and he just died here?
Oh man.
I think the game would have been hailed as an incredibly brave game for killing off its main character. Not as brave as Call of Duty,
1, 2.
but, you know, trying. An obvious rip-off. This is Joel's nuke.
Like, thematically, it wouldn't have fit with the game because of what this game is going for at the end, but I feel like, you know, it would have been an interesting...
They could have made it work, but they would have had to change the direction of the, like, We're nearing the end here. We're in the last few scenes, basically.
If, like, they had, if they had known from the start that they were doing this, I feel like it would have been, you know, much more impactful and, you know, would have felt like an actual ending. And...
Do you know what the shame of it all is? Both times I play through this, I just couldn't help, like, thinking of the scene in Max Payne 3 where his arm is blown by a fucking giant sniper rifle. And, what else was there? There was another scene like this. Oh yeah, fucking in Uncharted where Drake gets shot. And, like, for one scene, he's actually affected by a bullet.
That's in Uncharted 2, right?
Yeah, when he's shot by evil Drake analog of that game. Other thief guy.
The train wreckage scene.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things happen other than him getting shot.
True, but, like, you know, it's the one scene where, you know, you're playing a character who's kind of stumbling and weakened. Basically what I'm saying is Joel's a pansy compared to Max Payne.
It's a great thing that they start the game right on that moment.
Yeah. It is a great how did we get here?
Video games like to do that. Video games have been doing that. Like, I think one of the first ones to do that was what was that game? Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
Oh yeah. Man, in medias res is so cool. When you don't fuck it up.
But it suits really well in Sands of Time because the whole game is about rewinding time.
Time travel. Noonam, you gotta start the next Minecraft hardcore in media res. Go back to how we got there.
Sure, I'll try to.
It'll probably just come off as really forced and stupid. And it won't be your fault, it'll be Minecraft's fault for being Minecraft. Ellie, you're an awful shot.
She did it. But if
she's all grown up.
If we had the ending to what's it called? If Joel had died at this point, do you feel like we could have continued on as Ellie? Do you think it would have worked?
Yeah, but they would have but it's like you said, they would have needed to plan this scene to be a bit more Like, I think they would have had to have been closer at this point for it to be
I feel like,
impactful.
yeah, I think they would have, like, if it was like that, they would have, done it a little bit differently. And
Like, what's the last thing Joel taught her about football? That's no way to go out. No way to go down. Everyone else was in the building trying to loot supplies, looking for survivors. Who's outside? I'll get the horse.
What was I gonna say? And then the ending, I guess, would have been Ellie's choice, and you get a fucking Spec Ops the Line-esque choice whether or not you're gonna fucking die or just rampage your way out of there.
I could already imagine it like Marlene is sitting across from Ellie, trying to force her into it, and if you say no, she has to shoot Marlene right in the face.